Next up, number 20, Max Nelson. Max is being supported by his parents, Tammy and Michael Wilson. Max's position is shooting guard. His favorite memory of basketball is going to Florida his junior year. Max has said, I would like to thank my coaches for helping me to become the best basketball player that I can be. And I would like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me. The last senior we have is number 35, Tyson Hyman. Tyson is being supported by his parents, 9 and 8 minutes. Tyson's position is forward. His favorite basketball memory is going forward with the boys. Tyson would like to thank his parents for believing in him, his coaches for teaching him, his teammates for pushing him to do better and be better. And Tyson wants to give a big shout out to the best student section in the state of Utah. The parents and booster committee would like to thank the basketball managers, the Copper Hill staff and administrators, and especially the coaches who are investing so much of their time and talents in supporting these student athletes. Let's hear it for our seniors! Special treat we have tonight is our Copper Hills Pep Band. Joining the Copper Hills Pep Band tonight is the West Jordan Pep Band as well, both combining to play during timeout. Thanks, Pep Band. 0, Ashton Howard. Number 2, Isaiah Reiser. Number 11, Josh Pomeroy. Number 14, Logan Whitehour. And number 35, Tyson Harmon.
Hello everyone and welcome inside to Copper Hills High School for tonight's matchup between the West Jordan Jaguars and the Copper Hills Grizzlies on KSL Sports Rewind. My name is JT Worcester, so excited to be with you on the call for this fun region showdown. Jaguars coming to this one 5-11 on their season, 0-4 in Region 3 play. As for the Grizzlies, 7-9 on the season, but an impressive 3-1 in Region 3 play. I spoke with head coach of the Grizzlies, John Watkins, before the game about what's led to his team's strong start to begin region play. He said it was due to their tough competition they played in the non-conference schedule. They played teams like Corner Canyon, Sky Ridge, Alta, Farmington, Orem, Woods Cross, and Dixie. And he feels all of that and have helped prepare them for the rigorous test that is region play. Jaguars take the tip. Starting for the Jaguars is Colton Blackham, Jordan Asay, Gage Moffitt, Jahir Tafahima. That deep shot, money! Wasting no time, connecting from deep is Blackham. And Ethan Black rounding out the starting lineup of the Jaguars. For the Grizzlies, it's Ashton Howick, Isaiah Reiser, Josh Palmer at Henning, Logan Whitehour, and Tyson Jaimez. Black gets Blackham, picks his pocket, Blackham the other way, takes the contact and the foul! Making a quick 5 points and a chance for 6 for Blackham. How about the start for Colton Blackham so far? He can't get the free throw to fall, so it'll stay a 5-0 lead. But all 5 coming courtesy of Blackham, who's already got a steal in this one early. On the season, Blackham averages 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Grizzlies working around up top. Drive, Jaimez. He's fouled, going to the line for 2 shots. Kyson Jaimez. Second on the team in scoring per game, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2.6 assists, but also stuffs the stat sheet, averages a steal a game and a block and a half per game. He can't connect on the free throw line in his first attempt. It's a great atmosphere tonight inside Copper Hills High School. The student section quiet right now, but you can hear it on the Blackham free throw attempt, how loud they're going to be all night. Jaimez able to make 1. Appreciate all of you for joining us tonight on KSL Sports Rewind. We have you covered with great action all across the state of Utah, as we do each Tuesday and Friday night. Whipping in the corner, pump fake, drive in, take the contact, the rejection. Big time block from Palmer Enning. Running the floor, out of control, but a foul charged against Blackham. Nice pass ahead that time, will lead to free throws for Ashton Howick. Howick, the senior forward, averaging 7.8 points per game, 2.4 rebounds, and leads his team in made threes per game at 1.8. Mentioned Coach Watkins, the leader of this team, is in his 4th year, currently 49-33, so nice opportunity to get what will be win number 50. First 3 throw falls for Howick. Trying to make it a 1-possession game. And they'll do so. Jaguars led by second-year head coach Christian Wooden, 20-20 on the season, a perfect 500. Jaguars kick it out, up top, and it's taken away. Moffitt has it stripped. Grizzlies running the floor, but can't finish on the other end. Jaguars take over. Blackham collects it. Blackham up top, gets the screen over from Assay. Assay wants it inside. Instead, Black gonna drive. Now over to Moffitt. Moffitt back out to Blackham. Blackham stuck. And nearly enough. It will be another turnover. Good outlet pass. And the flush. Get the foul. My goodness. A rim rattler for the Grizzlies. Throw it down. Josh Pommering. Palmer Henning. What a flush. How about the defense of the Jaguars taking over right now? Their second consecutive turnover. They've had 3 already in the early going. And missed shot that time for him. Palmer Henning. But what a dunk and the foul. My goodness. Blackham drives, stuck, looks, and another turnover. The Copper Hills Grizzlies. And the high flying finger roll by Logan Widehour. Just like that. It's a 7-0 run. Try not to lose my voice early. My goodness, this has already been exciting. Grizzlies student section gets going. It's senior night here at Copper Hills, and the senior students were recognized early on. Blackham drives and lays it in. He's got all 7 of the Jaguars' points. Already halfway to his season average of 15. Reiser brings it ahead. Gets it over to Widehour. Widehour hands off from outside. Reiser buries it. Grizzlies riding a 10-2 run at the moment. And the student section makes a good point too. Isaiah Reiser, just a freshman, a 5'10 guard. And just like that, Reiser gets a turnover. Foul by the Jaguars. Imran Khalil set to check in for the Jaguars. And Jackson Harris also going to take the floor for West Jordan. Grizzlies got off to a little bit of a slow start, gave up that early quick 5 points. Could have been 6, but the missed free throw on the other end by Blackham. But they have responded, turning defense into offense on numerous occasions, and got a nice bucket in the half court that time around with the triple. Now they'll take over once again. Howick drives over. Palmer Henning gets it on the wing. He looks, tries to dump it off. Widehour outside, looking. Palmer Henning stuck, looking. Got to get rid of it. Kicks it in the corner. Shot off the mark. Blackham with the board. They'll feed it ahead. Getting lost in transition was Harris. The shot barely hits rim, collected by the Grizzlies. Jaimes driving it ahead. Jaimes flips it up. Offensive foul. Jaimes leading with the shoulder. Coach Watkins in disbelief over the call. Just under 4 minutes to play now inside at the Grizzlies arena. Get it up on the high post, over to Tafahema. Harris drives, hands off to Blackham. Blackham drives and kicks. West Jordan working around, back to Blackham. Blackham driving in, flips the no-look pass, and open Harris. Thought about the 3, able to keep 1 foot down, and Harris gets the floater to go. He kept his tippy toes down to avoid the travel call. My goodness. On the other end, Howick connects. We're trading buckets now. 10-9. Actually, I believe it is 12-9. My score is correct. Got a little turnaround for a moment. Blackham looks, swings it over. Good defense inside. Dump it off over to Khalil. Khalil can't get it to go. And eventually the Grizzlies collect. Tyson Jaimes, one of the seniors honored pregame. Hands off over to Widehour. Widehour posting up. Widehour fades. Good contest. And Blackham collects the board. Blackham surveys the defense, steps back, wants a triple. His shot just off the mark. Rebound collected by Howick. Hands off to Reiser. Reiser wants a three. Just rattles out. Just under 2:30 to go. Blackham with it. Hands it up high. Over to Tafahima. Kick it in the corner. Nice bounce pass on the baseline. Khalils connects from distance. And we are tied. 12-12. Mentioned that 10-3 run. It's been a game of runs, at least in the first early going. This wing triple. And a foul committed. Tough one by Ethan Black. The 6'4" forward wishes he could have that one back. Coach Wooden frustrated. Going to the free throw line is going to be Whitehour. Whitehour, the 6'4" junior. Coming off a game in which he scored 31 points, had 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound against Mountain Ridge most recently. An impressive outing in which he helped his team get a 64-57 win. First shot won't go. Stephen Cox waiting to check in. Second one does fall for the talented forward. Mentioned that 31-point outing. He averages 19 on the season, 6 rebounds, 1.5 assists. And in that most recent game he splashed 5 threes, so you know he can drain it from distance. At the charity stripe, 14-12. Under 1:45 to play. Blackham drives, kicks it out. Blackham always moving off the ball, relocating. He'll miss everything that time. A good effort to try and save it that time from Khalil. Leads to a transition opportunity for the Grizzlies. They'll work it around. Jaimez up top, in the corner, Whitehour. Rattles halfway home, but won't fall. Offensive rebound, Copper Hills. The cut, the floater, won't fall, but tapped out of bounds. Jaimez gets it. He's one-on-one. Strong defense by Tafahima. Nice jab, the drive from Howick. Nice dump off pass on the baseline. Beautiful basketball from the Grizzlies as Jaimez hits the cutting Whitehour. Tafahima hands it off to Cox. Cox over to Harris. Jaguars reset, 15 on the shot clock. 30 seconds to go in our first quarter. Blackham driving in, he's stuck, bounces it over. We get inside to Tafahima. He's blocked! The defense, oh, but then a foul that time by Whitehour. A strong interior defense by Palmer Henning. Or excuse me, not Palmer Henning, that time it was Whitehour with the strong defense. Tafahima knocks down the first free throw. Apologize for any delays we'll have in updating the scoreboard. Outside of my great cameraman Tino, I am a one man on the scoreboard, so get a little caught up in the emotions of the game. How could you not with a fun one brewing early? 1 for 2 at the line. 18 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. Reiser, the talented freshman, has it. 10 on the clock. They're trying to work it around. They'll get it up top. Howick tries to feed in the corner. Reiser drives baseline, kicks it, great pass. The triple, did he get it off? He did, but it won't go. 16-13, what an electric first quarter. Make sure you stay with us here. We'll step away, but when we come back, more of this exciting matchup between the Grizzlies and the Jaguars.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce? I wish it was! David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
What a fantastic first quarter we just witnessed here at Copper Hills High School on KSL Sports Rewind. Grizzlies and Jaguars going back at it. It was Colton Blackham who got the scoring started with 5-8 for the Jaguars, but the Grizzlies quickly responded. Their defense was outstanding. They forced 4 steals early on in that first quarter, leading to those transition opportunities. How about Palmer Enning, too? He still had that and one rim rattler. Fantastic finish. It was overall a 10-2 run that got the Grizzlies the lead once again. But the Jaguars fought back. Both teams kind of went back and forth from that point. Leads to the 16-13 advantage. A near turnover there, but Reiser able to collect it. Isaiah Reiser driving, stuck, dumps it off. Nice cut from Jaimez. He'll take it out. 10 on the shot clock. Jaimez drives, floats it in. The length of Jaimez, the 6'5" forward, finishes up top. (18-13), 7:20 to go. Tafahema has it up top. Once again back to Blackham. Blackham bounces it off to Harris. Harris back to Blackham. He's open. Extra pass to Harris. Harris collects his own miss. His floater too strong. Grizzlies able to finally drag it down. They'll swing it ahead over to Widehour. Widehour up top, uncovered. He'll make him pay. Not wise to leave the Grizzlies' leading scorer wide open, especially when he's coming off a game. He's drilled 5 threes, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. Tafahema looking. It's an offense really dependent on Blackham. Tafahema stuck all over, looking, searching, and a travel as he fell on his backside. Jordan Assay, they're coming back in for Tafahema. Great student section and crowd in general on hand here at Copper Hills High School for senior night. A little bit of an early senior night, and there are a couple more home games for the Grizzlies, but they opted to do it tonight. And recognize their outstanding seniors, something the Jaguars will have a chance to do a little later on in the year. Jaimez with it up top. Jaimez driving in, powers it up, lays it up and in off the fingertips. Jaimez makes it a 10-point game. Timeout. Jaguars will take one as well. Grizzlies taking over in the second quarter on KSL Sports Rewind.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
It was a 3-point Grizzlies advantage at the start of our second quarter, but a couple of one open triple for Widehour, and then the drive and the finish by Jaimez. Nice 5-0 run, and actually probably missing a basket off the top of my head as I kind of run through it. Either way, 10 points of difference, 23-13. See how the Jaguars respond. They rode Blackham a lot early. He comes off the screen. They had him open, but just weren't able to get it to him in time. Assay inside, rises up, can't finish it. Strong defense on the interior. Reiser ahead. Hands off. Whitehour settles in for the three. You bet! Logan Whitehour with another three that brings the students to their feet. Blackham kicks it in the corner. Over to Young. Blackham spins off, floats it up, and in. Nice move from Blackham. Got over half his team's points early on. Reiser lost in transition. Whitehour, another one! Red hot on senior night for the Grizzlies. The junior guard stealing the show. Foul is called on the Jaguars. Coach Wooden set to make some changes. A little communication for West Jordan on who they want to sub, I believe. I just know one thing, if you're West Jordan right now, you cannot let Logan Whitehour get open. He is buried triple after triple here. Reiser with it. We'll see if the Grizzlies try to run a play to get Whitehour another shot. Jaimez swings it over to Maxwell Nelson. Nelson, he'll take a three. It's raining triples at Copper Hills High School. 17 points the difference. Grizzlies with a barrage of threes. Inside, nice job using the body and finishing it by Moffitt. Reiser looking for what would be the third consecutive three. He tried to drive in, nice block that time on the help defense from Cox. Swing in the corner, nearly a turnover by the Jaguars. Drive it in, but a strong rejection by Whitehour. And we have a foul by Nelson. At the line, Imran Khalil, a 6'3" forward. He signaled for a break after these free throws. We'll see if they grant him one. Tough to shoot free throws with a crowd of 100+ students screaming at you. Khalil, 0 for 2 so far. We'll see if he can connect on this shot. His team trailing by 17. Make it 16. And for him, he makes the most important one because he was signaling for a break before, and that allows him to come out. He's been giving the Jaguars some great minutes, and he looked absolutely gassed out there. So glad he can get a little bit of a rest until he comes back on the floor. Reiser, guarded by Blackham. Battle of underclassmen guards. Nearly a turnover. Jaimez able to collect it. Jaimez using his body, looking around. Nice offense by the Grizzlies, but better defense by the Jaguars as they're able to poke it away. Blackham, nice feed. And a block! What a rejection by Ashton Howick. Looked like it was close to goaltending. I believe that's what Coach Wooden, he was signaling. He wanted the replay. Fortunately, we can't set it up to Secaucus. He wanted a review on that one, but either way, tough break that time around. Blackham feeds it inside. Kick it out. Get it to Cox. Cox driving in. Tries to flip it up. Great defense from Jaimez. Straight up and too strong. Reiser. Hands off. Nelson swings it over to Jaimez. Pomerenning. Powers inside. Tries to spin back. Strong footwork. Better defense once again by the Jaguars. As the deflection will be credited to Ethan Black. 3:10 to go. Blackham drives. and scoops it in. Great first half by Blackham. He's in double figures. Had a lot of 20-point outings early on in the season, but since the calendar turned to 2023 and region play has begun at Helen Check a little bit more, you can tell these region 3 opponents have been watching films, really trying to limit him, but he's been having strong success early. Jaimez kicks it out to Howick. Howick off the glass. Fight for the rebound. Pomeranian gets it not once, twice, but he'll finish this time. Going under using the opposite glass. The difference is 14. Colton Blackham kicks it. The corner triple. Cox can't connect. Logan Whitehour checks back in for Nelson. It's the Copper Hills team that likes to ride their starters. Riser's played almost, if I'm not mistaken, the entire game so far. You know who else has? Colton Blackham. He's got the ball. Swings it over. Off balance triple is buried. Big time hit from Ethan Black. Blackham to Black for 3. Just an 11-point difference. Nice little run here by the Jaguars. They've gotten themselves settled in, but they got to keep it going. Riser with it up top. Riser nearly has it poked away. Nice defense by the Jaguars. 15 on the shot clock. Jaimez gets some separation, but can't connect. Riser in to collect it. Shot clock a reset to 30+ seconds. Riser drives. Floats it up, long floater, but he gets it to go. 36-23. Get it up top. Blackham nearly turned it, he didn't turn it over here. He almost was a turnover as it was a rush pass that time from Assay. Instead, it'll be a transition opportunity. Whitehour wants it in the corner. His shot just too strong. You can hear the gasps from the students. Offensive rebound was collected and last touched by a Jaguar. So 36-23, under a minute to play in our first half. Grizzlies up by 13. Jaguars fighting hard. Jaguars will struggle for a while, but then have those surges and clicks offensively that really work for them. Nice student section on hand, too, for West Jordan tonight, as they've come to travel out for Copper Hills, making the short trek. Riser with it down low. Swings it up over to Howick. Howick drives in, and he's going to the line. He was fouled with 50 left on the game clock. Ashton Howick, we talked about, leads his team and made threes per game, but tonight it's Whitehour who has been burying triple after triple. So he's got it working. I believe he has 4 in just the first half already. First shot off the mark. Imran Khalil back on the floor. Ashton Howick going to reset after we have all of these substitutions. We're set to resume play. Difference between the shot clock and game clock after this free throw will be 15 seconds. Howick sinks it. Blackham's got it. 37-23. Jaguars trying to shrink the deficit going into the half. Blackham kicks it in the corner. Khalil, he's got it! Big time triple. Shot clock turned off, under 30 seconds to play here. 11 points the difference. If the Jaguars can keep it at that, I think they'd consider that a win overall for a half in which they trailed by as much as 17. Jaimez up top. Down to 12 seconds. Now 10. Jaimez gotta go. Jaimez crosses, drives, takes it himself. Too strong. 5 on the clock. Blackham's got it. Blackham with 2, with 1. He fires, and it's short. 37-26 as we head into the half. Grizzlies led it by 17 at one point, but the Jaguars staying with it all the way. So once again, 37-26, your halftime score. We'll be back in 10 minutes for an exciting second on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back inside to Copper Hills High School for the second half of tonight's matchup between the Copper Hill Grizzlies and West Jordan Jaguars. I'm JT Wistersill. Thank you for joining us on KSL Sports Rewind. We just had a very loud whistle. I think we had to reset something in our clock. Maybe the fouls had to be reset or something. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, 37-26. Copper Hills got off to the hot start. Jaguars kind of made a nice run, came back. They've led ever since. They led by as much as 17, though, and the Jaguars got going. They try to trim the deficit to even less than 11, what it's currently at, 37-26, but that shot off the mark. White Hours got it. Red hot from three in the first half. This time he kicks it to Howick. Howick too strong. Offensive rebound. They'll get it over to Whitehour. Whitehour posting up inside. The jump hook goes. Nice footwork and the finish from Whitehour. There was a lot of Colton Blackham in the first half for the Jaguars. We'll see if they can get other players involved in this one. Oh, the foul. Tough call that time on Ashton Howick. Moffitt makes the free throw. Moffitt trying to make it, once again, an 11-point game. Moffitt, the 6'7" forward, a senior. His shot won't fall. Moffitt's averaging 8 points on the season, 4 rebounds, and 0.9 assists. It'll remain a 12-point deficit. Too strong on the triple that time. Blackham surveys the floor. Gets the screen from Tafahima. Blackham drives in, floats it up, can't finish. He thought he was fouled. He stayed back a second to he stayed back a second to complain, and because he did, he was able to come from behind and kind of take advantage and nearly poked the ball away, and then while it was rolling on the ground, it was actually kicked at the last second. Moffitt up high, stuck. Blackham comes around to get it. Blackham drives in, floats it up, too strong, but we'll have an over-the-back foul called against Ethan Black. Coach Wood not a fan of that call, or maybe felt there was a no call. Either way, protesting heavily. Reiser brought it ahead. They're trying to work Whitehour inside. He's already got one post move. Make it two! Drop step! Whitehour's got the second half scoring well underway with 4 early buckets. He leads all scorers. 41-27. Down low, it's Moffitt. Foul. Moffitt, one of the taller players on the floor with that 6'7" height. Moffitt 6'7", 6'8", Asay, currently riding the pine. We'll see him in a little bit, I'm sure. Tafahima whips in a pass down low. Gets to the Black. Black to a cutting Tafahima. Tafahima rises and is rejected. Grizzlies come up with the loose ball. Reiser drives in amongst the trees. Swings the pass over to Hymas. Hymas throws it down. Soaring through the lane. Blackham with it. Blackham drives, and he was fouled. 43-27. We've seen a few memorable dunks, courtesy of the Grizzlies. Hymas took a couple of hard dribbles and then saw he was cleared for takeoff and took advantage of it. Blackham at the line, 2 shots. Already 3 fouls against Copper Hills in this one early. West Jordan committed just 1. First free throw hits the front rim, but bounces in. They'll go 2 for 2 at the line. West Jordan continuing to just hang around. They'll need a few more stops. Under 5:30 to go in our third quarter, but Jaguars staying in this one. Copper Hills won the series between these two teams in their lone meeting last year. Strong defense down low from West Jordan. Wide hour pumps, gets not one but two Jaguars in the air and finishes it. And Reiser capitalizes on the errant pass from the Jaguars. Jaguars out of sorts right now. They got a chance to go on quite the run that could potentially put them up by 18. Reiser at the line. Isaiah Reiser buries his first free throw. Harris checks in. As I mentioned, the Grizzlies won this series last year 2-0. But in the first matchup, the Jaguars led the majority of it. And especially entering the fourth, they had the lead, but then they gave up 18 points as the Grizzlies got red hot in the decisive quarter that ended up resulting in a 57-51 Copper Hills victory. So Coach Wooden looking for his first victory against Copper Hills. He's got some work to do to get back into this one. 17 points, once again the difference, but they crawled back into making an 11-point game at the half the last time they faced 17. So we'll see if they can do it again. Blackham up top. He gets it over to Moffitt. Moffitt drives. Can't finish. And the foul that time from Tafahima. Grizzlies take over. Reiser's got it now. Two very different teams since the calendars turned. 0-4, the record of the Jaguars. Grizzlies, they're at 3-1. Reiser swings it over. Great ball movement by Copper Hills. The baseline drive and finish by Kyson Jaimez. Jaimez averaging 14 on the season and well on his way to eclipsing that mark. West Jordan's going to take a full timeout, try to get things right. Largest lead of the game, 19 points. The difference in this one on KSL Sports Rewind.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Coach Wooden decided to burn a timeout, try to get his team right. Currently trailing by 19 points in this one, 48-29 with 4:25 to go. This is a West Jordan team, and you look at their most recent games on the season. To start the 2023 year out for them, they lost 72-60 against Mountain Ridge. Then lost to Riverton 59-40 as that shot off the mark. But Blackham able to correct it. Blackham hands off to Harris. They lost to Bingham 64-50, and they lost to Harriman 57-45. Foul assessed as Moffitt's going to the line. Yeah, as for Copper Hills, we mentioned how strong they've been since the calendar turned. They had a 62-60 win over Bingham to ring in the new year. They beat Harriman 88-66, beat Riverton 71-68, and coming in this one 64-57. That win coming in large part courtesy of a strong performance by Logan Whitehour. Whitehour could be up for some Player of the Week honors with the performance he's having already tonight. As I mentioned, 31 earlier in the week, and gotta believe he's close to 20 at this point. 2 for 2 at the line. 48-31 with under 4 to play. Still a lot of time left in this one, just under 12 minutes now. Over here, the Jaguars, comeback's going to have to start on the defensive end, but nice to get some buckets in. Miles Sue now in for the Grizzlies. He'll drive in, using his size, but he's stuck, looking, turning, flipping, off the glass! That was a long drop step, but the bank goes. Masui Sui, the 6'3" junior, coming in off the bench to make an impact. Moffitt wants it inside. He looks, turns, swings it over to Black. Black and Masui Sui takes it away, hangs in the air, and finishes with the length. Flipping it up and in, taking the contact like a champ. 21 points, the difference. This is the largest deficit now the Jaguars have faced today. One thing that's heavily in the Jaguars' favor early on this one is the foul margin, 5-3. Brian Jones now in for Copper Hills. Nice feed inside as Ethan Black breaks open and finishes. The 6'4" junior with the score. Reiser nearly has his pocket picked by Blackham. Up top, Hymas is fouled by Moffitt. Moffitt clearly frustrated. Tyson Hymas, 6'5" senior at the line, front rims the first. He's had an outstanding night, had a nice flush in our second half already too. Big time dunks, the one in the first half we had, courtesy of Palmer Enning. In the second, courtesy of Hymas. He goes 1 or 2 at the line. Got to imagine if you talk to Coach Watkins after the game, the one thing he'd like to be cleaned up is some of these missed free throws we've seen from his team. This could be a 25-point deficit easily. Moffitt nearly double inside, but a foul called. Coach Watkins not a fan, as he thought Masui Sue got all ball. Masui Sui splashes in the first shot. Palmer Enning back in. Difference currently 19, 2:31 to go in our third quarter. Moffitt back at the line. Game slowed down a little bit as we got some fouls on both ends. Hymas collects the miss and swings it to Reiser. Isaiah Reiser, the freshman, has looked outstanding early on. He hands it off over to Jones. Jones back in. Bomber Enning. Nice spin and score. Copper Hills getting it done in the paint. They increased the deficit in the first half. That's a beautiful finish up high by Colton Blackham. The Copper Hills early on, it was most of their work coming from the outside, and that has really changed. They have really had a lot of success inside in the third quarter. Hymas drives, kicks it. The corner three, too strong. Moffitt with the board. Jaguars give it back to Blackham. Blackham's got it, waits for the Moffitt screen. Blackham waited a second on the pass. Defense able to recover. Blackham deep three off the mark. Tipped up around and collected. But a traveling call against Black. (55-36). Riser stuck down low. Flips it out to Masui Sui. He pumps, gets the defense in the air. Palmerini hangs and finishes at the rim. Grizzlies really turning it on now, 57-36. Once again, an 11-point game going into this quarter, and the Grizzlies have done nothing but increase this lead. A few seconds to go in our third quarter. It's unfortunate this one's turned into a little bit of a foul fest now, as we have 12 combined fouls in the third quarter already. Grizzlies already in the bonus. Jaguars still with just 4. Moffitt off the mark. They have a shot to get it back. Trying to make it a 20-point game. They'll do just that. Jordan Asay now in. Riser drives in, looks. Masui Sui comes out to get it. Tries to fling the pass in down low, and a foul from Asay. Nice feed from Masui Sui, getting it down into Byron Jones, the 6'2 senior at the line. Nice opportunity tonight for the Grizzlies to get all their seniors a little bit of PT if this game continues as it's currently on track to do so with the 57-37 differential. That shot off the mark. Maxwell Nelson back in. Group of seniors going to get another opportunity to play together for Copper Hills. Second shot won't go either. Asay gets the board. Grizzlies have a lot of the length in this game. When you look at Asay, 6'8", Moffitt, 6'7", but hasn't made much of a difference, at least in the third quarter, especially as we've seen the finesse and footwork of the Grizzlies really the difference in the interior, as they've been scoring a lot at will on post-ups. Cox drives, stuck, kicks it out to Blackham. Blackham going to reset the offense. Shot clock turned off. Only 15 seconds left in the third. Blackham looks, drives, hangs, kicks it out. Cox buries it. The full court heave. Just shy. 57-40. So overall, a nice run by Copper Hills. They win the third quarter by 6, 57-40. We go into the fourth.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
It was 34-23 going into the third quarter, and it's been a Grizzlies mauling since 57-40 as we enter the fourth quarter on KSL Sports Rewind. JT Wisperson still here with you. We appreciate all of you spending your Friday night with us here on KSL Sports Rewind. We got you covered with games all across the state of Utah, as we do every Tuesday and Friday. Remember, girls games 5:15, men's games 7 o'clock. Shot off the mark. Foul going to be called against Pomeranning. Already in this one, we've had a combined, it looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication. Jaguars are in the bonus now. Double bonus, not double bonus, sorry, 9-5, so we've already had 14 fouls on this one. I have a feeling we'll be at 20 in the near future. Moffitt, at the line. Moffitt makes the first. Settle in to take the second in a moment. And connect. So 42-57. Reiser behind the back, leaves Blackham in the dust. Reiser had it poked away at the last second. He's going to have a fantastic finish. A nice highlight play for him, but unfortunately that taken away. On the left wing. Blackham gets it up top. Moffitt back in the paint. Moffitt drives, doubled. He's got to kick it. Tafahema. Black into Blackham. Blackham fouled as he drove by Ashton Howick. Coach John Watkins frustrated once again. How about Coach John Watkins too? Shout out to him, what he's done with the Grizzlies program in these last 4 seasons, and today will be his 50th win as head coach of the Copper Hills Grizzlies. First shot falls. It'll be the 8th win on the season for Copper Hills. They'll go to 8-9. As for West Jordan, they'll go to 5-12. Sophomore, Boston Lamborn, now checks in. See a lot of the reserves the rest of the way. Blackham. Reiser tries to drive on Blackham, kicks in the corner. Wide hour. Spins. He couldn't get his third tough finish on the paint, but man, was he close. 44-57, 13 points the difference. Corner triple. It's rejected. Pomeranning rising up to get the tip. Jaimez has it up top. Feed inside, Pomeranning. It's poked away. Cox came in at the last moment, able to deflect it. Reiser drives it, has it poked away from behind. Blackham was beat, but wrapped around to touch it away. Cox running the floor. Cox Euros up and is rejected. It looked like it was blocked from my vantage point, but actually it was rejected off of Cox, I believe. So Cox the last to touch it. Reiser and the Grizzlies regain possession. 13 points the difference in this one, over 6 to play. Still a little bit of life for the Grizzlies, a little bit of life for the Jaguars, but they gotta go fast and they gotta get some stops. Another steal by Blackham, but Harris gives it right back. Reiser up and in, but do not count the basket. Grizzlies faithful not a fan of that one. 57-44 with 6:03 to go. Our official having a conversation with Harris and Pomeranning. Reiser looks, kicks it in the corner. Over to Lambour. Lambour takes some light contact. Late whistle, but that was absolutely a foul. Lamborn frustrated at his first miss at the line. Reset and attempt it again. Lamborn gets it to fall. Harris has it on the left wing. Harris gets it back to Blackham. Blackham looks. Blackham drives on Reiser. And another foul call. Reiser called for the push. Blackham at the line. He leads all Jaguars scores in this one, as he does most games. Leads them in scoring average on the season. The only one who averages in double figures. His first free throw is good at the line. .58-45, and he gets it to go. 5:42 to play. Jaguars take a timeout. We will as well on KSL Rewind.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at Stonehaven.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Dental.com.
Back here inside Copper Hills High School, the final 5:42 in our 58-46 game here on KSL Sports Rewind. Make sure you guys keep it at the Rewind feed as well. We got some great podcasts dropping. That 3 nearly dropped in. Great podcast, games every week to comment on. Make sure you guys follow KSL Sports Rewind on Instagram or on Twitter too for all the latest updates and news in the world of high school sports in Utah. Risers, triple, just off the mark. Threes have dried up not in favor of the Grizzlies or the Jaguars in this second railing. Reiser set to inbound it as it was last touched, or I guess, was there someone said a foul. And they said 35, which it was not a foul on 35, as Copper Hill still has the ball. So last touch by the Jaguars. High finish won't fall for Widehour, but last touch by the Grizzlies again. 58-46. Jair Tafahima checks in as Stephen Cox goes to the pine. Reiser looks, gotta get it in, and he'll do it over to Hymas. Hymas in this 12-point game, just under 5 to play. Hymas with Moffitt defending him, swings it over. Palmer-Enning has it up top, hands off. Widehour stepped out, but a foul gonna go against Palmer-Enning. And that, because we're in the bonus, we got 17 total fouls, or actually could be over that now. We're just in the double bonus for the Jaguars. So Tafahima going to get an opportunity to get 2 more points to his night. Tafahima, his first shot rattles out. Ashton Howick back in for the Grizzlies. Moffitt nearly had the rebound. Instead, he'll commit a foul. A frustrated Moffitt. Lots of fouls in this second half. Moffitt up to 4 fouls now. He's got to be careful. Look like Coach Christian Wooden is going to opt to put See who's going with Cox back in relief of Moffitt, potentially. Miles Masui checks in after a little shaken up as Boston Lamborn on that one. Actually coming out is going to be Tafahima. As we mentioned, Jaguars going to end up at 0-5 in region play, 5-12 on the season, but still over, I believe, 6 games actually to be exactly left to go in the regular season for high school basketball, and then move into the state tournament. Ball's tipped around and eventually collected. 58-46, our score remains unchanged with 4:30 to play. Blackham swings it, wide open triple for Black. Off the mark. Harris tips it, last touch by Reiser. Acrobatic save that time from Jackson Harris. Moffitt inside, he's got to be careful. Nearly traveled with it. Blackham drives, kicks, Cox. The shot won't go. Whitehour keeps his tippy toes inbounds as he eventually gets it over to Reiser. Reiser swings it over to Kyson Jaimez. Jaimez up top. 4 minutes remaining in this one. Jaimez spins back, swings it open triple. Miles Masia instead puts it on the deck, and the nice little dump off pass over to Logan Whitehour. In the corner, Harris. Too strong, but he was fouled on the three-point line. That's the 5th foul charge against Ashton Howick, ending his night. Looks like they're talking it over. Our scores table needs to, or maybe they're just waiting for him to come over, needs to communicate that Howick needs to come out of the game. He does have 5 fouls. It took a little bit longer than expected, but Pomerenning returns. Pomerenning had a strong night. I would still consider the play of the game was his transition dunk early on, plus the foul. Nice 3-point swing that really got the momentum back in the Grizzlies student section after they started out in a 5-0 hole. Also had a nice dunk earlier by Kyson Jaimez. The 6'5" and both 6'5" actually forwards for this team getting it done. 60-46 the difference. Now 47. Harris goes 2 for 2. Still a 12-point game. Jaimez has got it. Jaimez looks. Down low, Pomerenning was open. He faded away. 3 Jaguars go for the board. Eventually they come up with it. Blackham drives in. Strong defense from Pomerenning. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Coach Watkins not pleased with that whistle. Cox, they keep pulling and putting Cox right back in off the bench. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is for that, but he just seems to be the guy that they'll take him out for a play, then they put him back in. Just a rotating thing. It comes at the price of Tafahima as he takes the seat. Harris gets it. Harris looks. And that's a near backcourt violation. Instead, it's recollected by Blackham. Blackham with it. He swings it. Cox connects. Jaguars take a timeout. 9-point game. 3 minutes left. So you're saying there's a chance. Jaguars still in this one on KSL Sports Rewind.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Kengarf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda.
Correct.
And that's why you need a Kengarf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Grizzlies ready to get back at it, as are the Jaguars. A 9-point game. West Jordan, we've talked about it. They've just continued to hang around. Even when that lead got up to 22, just over the course, just little by little, they've cut into it. It's never been some crazy run, but West Jordan's just stayed into it, and Spencer Cox hitting a monumental three, or excuse me, Stephen Cox, not the leadership in Utah, Spencer Cox, Stephen Cox on the shots. Tyson Jaimez, this is one of the great, Jaimez drives in, Jaimez fouled right away. This is one of the great things about the shot clock in the state of Utah is Copper Hills under normal circumstances would just be able to hold it in that situation. Moffitt fouled out, and he's extremely frustrated. Moffitt really frustrated, comforted by head coach Christian Wooden. Boston Lamborn back in for the Grizzlies. At the line, Tyson Jaimez at the line. Jaimez gets the first to go. Back up to a 10-point game. So 61 to 51, or excuse me, no, 61-51, that's correct. So, or no, not correct. 62-51 as we get all disoriented here with 2:30 to go inside Grizzlies Arena. Blackham with it. The drive, kick it in the corner. Black. It's blocked. Jaimez with the rejection. Reiser, so mature and calm for a freshman. He's got a wide open lane to the hoop. He hangs and finishes. One through the lane for the score. 64-51, just when the game was in danger. West Jordan back trailing by 13. Blackham trying to create the separation needed. Stephen Cox, hands off. Cox gets it. He fires. It's blocked again. Palmer Henning. That's at least the third block three by the Grizzlies. At least two of them coming up Palmer Henning's hands as well. He's been outstanding. The drive, and we'll get a whistle. Foul charged against Stephen Cox, the 2024 junior guard. 1:48 to go. We'll see if West Jordan decides to burn a timeout. Still have one left if they decide to use it. Wide hour. Gets his first free throw to go. Back up to 14. Logan Widehour, 2 for 2 at the line. I don't got a score sheet, but I'd venture to say he leads all scores in this one. Blackham drives in, off the glass, too strong, but a whistle. Frustrations erupting from the Copper Hills Stadium. I was going to say side of the stadium. It's a very dominant Copper Hills crowd. West Jordan showed up well, but whenever it's a home game, you can only expect so much. Blackham front rims the first shot. 66-51, 1:39 to go. Jaguars trying not to fall to 0-5, and the fourth region win just about in the grasp or the teethy jaws of the Grizzlies. 66-52. Reiser and the Grizzlies bleeding the clock. Reiser hounded by Harris. Zone defense, and then the double comes late. Reiser with it up top. Reiser wants to screen from Palmer Henning. Reiser spins back, hounded by Harris. He's stuck, got to get rid of it. Poked away. Blackham's got it. Running ahead. Blackham going to settle in, take the triple. Rattles halfway home and out. Still swinging ahead. Whitehour's got it. Shot clock, game clock difference in about 20 seconds, maybe a little more. Foul is charged against Tafahema. Tyson Jaimez at the line. Jaimez, Whitehour, Reiser's gotten a couple even. Lots of opportunities to increase their point outlook tonight for some of the Grizzlies' most prominent players. Maxwell, Nelson, and Brian Jones coming on. Some of the seniors for this team who stuck it out this season, haven't gotten maybe the playing time they were hoping for early on, but still committed to this team's vision for the 2023 conclusion. Harris open in the corner. Leaves it short. Whitehour with it. Shot and game clock difference now about 7 seconds. Turnover. Blackham flips it ahead to Harris. Harris is fouled and the basket. Harris sent flying. Jaimez commits the personal. For West Jordan. Brings him up to 54. Chance to make it an 11-point game, and unfortunately 30 seconds, not enough time. Harris, I believe, intentionally tried to miss that one. It looked like he threw it pretty hard off the glass. 20 seconds, shot clock turned off. Good job dribbling it out now as they can just hold it. No need to foul if you're West Jordan. And that'll wrap this one up. 10 seconds left. Grizzlies are going to dribble it out. Copper Hills gets it done on senior night, and they'll win it 66-54 inside Grizzlies Arena. And it's Coach John Watkins' 50th win of his coaching career with Copper Hills. The Grizzlies coach improves to 50-33 on the season as his team improves to 4-1 on the season and, 4-1 in Region 3 play and 8-9 overall on the year. Jaguars, led by head coach Christian Wooden, fall to 0-5 in Region play, 5-12 on the season. For Copper Hills, Tyson Jaimez with a big-time dunk through the lane, making some hits from the outside too. Doing a lot for this Grizzlies team. He was a strong contributor. Josh Palmer-Henning with some big-time blocks and flushes at the rim. Grizzlies students going crazy, welcoming Logan Whitehour is also sensational. Isaiah Reiser doing some great things. For West Jordan, Gage Moffitt, Colton Blackham, and Ethan Black just couldn't get it done. Grizzlies win it, and they head into the locker room victorious. We thank you for tuning in to this presentation of high school basketball in the state of Utah on KSL Sports Rewind. I'm JT Wistiso for my cameraman Tino. Thank you for listening. Have a great Friday night. Your final, Grizzlies 66, Jaguars 54.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.